And I'm Kristen Lagana. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Week in Review. In this week's episode, we'll take a look back at Business Appreciation Week and at some new improvements along Route 50 that should make the rush to the shore a little bit better this year. But first, making headlines this week. It's official. The fiscal year 2019 budget has hit the streets, and boy, it's a good one. County Executive Steve Shue gave his fourth presentation to the County Council proposing a $1.6 billion operating budget that includes a property tax cut, raises for teachers and police officers, new schools, and so much more.
I'm proud of all that we've accomplished together. Over the last 3.5 years, we set out an ambitious goal, an ambitious agenda with 5 key priorities, and ladies and gentlemen, we have kept our word. I believe, thank you. Thank you. I believe this budget will bring that 5-point plan to closure and will help make Anne Arundel County the best place to live, work, and start a business in Maryland.
Let's get an overview of the budget's highlights. On the operating side, a $1.5 million property tax cut plus a $2,500 tax credit for first responders, 2-step pay increases for teachers, a 15% pay increase for police officers phased in over 2 years, $684 million for education, including funding for 80 new educators. And on the capital side, construction of Crofton High School.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. Completing the new police academy and central booking facilities, new elementary schools, including Jessup and Arnold, $15 million for school security upgrades, $20 million in road improvement. If you want to watch the entire speech, weigh in on the new budget proposal, or dive deep and read every page of the capital budget, we've got all the info you need. Just go to aacounty.org/budget and click away. Another one down, Dave. How's it feel? Boom.
You know, I was trying to do the math here, and as you know, speaking of budgets, I'm terrible at math. I think this is my 12th budget.
Good grief.
12 budgets. 12 times we have done this, and this is basically, you know, I go into my cave for about a week and a half.
Yeah.
And, you know, I pulled 2 all-nighters.
We can tell.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to get some sleep. But it came out really nice. We're really happy with the outcome. I think it's a good budget. I think it's going to be pretty uncontroversial. Some years it gets a little tricky because people have different visions of what should happen, but I think this budget follows through on everything that we've been doing for the previous 3 years. So I think most people are going to be pretty pleased with it. Not everyone, because you can't do everything.
Can't please everybody.
You can't do everything. But
So my mom always
Kristen
said.
Lagana gets a raise, you know, a modest raise. So
I get the biggest raise.
I mean, you deserve a tremendously huge raise. Huge.
I'm getting all the money and all the puppies.
All right, here we go with the puppies again. Will, get her a puppy, for God's sakes. I mean, my God. Well, enough budget talk, Kristen. Enough with the budget.
Enough.
Let's talk about how I can get to the beach faster this summer.
That's all we care about.
Right?
You getting to the beach faster.
Absolutely. Well, this week, Governor Larry Hogan joined state and county officials to announce the opening of a new 4th lane to the Severn River Bridge. Hogan said he hopes the improvement will show its merit as the Memorial Day holiday approaches, one of the busiest weekends of the year for the Bay Bridge.
Now, projects like this, bridge widenings, can sometimes take years, but I pledged that we were going to get this critical job completed before commissioning week at the Naval Academy and before the Memorial Day weekend traffic. And not only did we deliver on that commitment, but I'm pleased to announce that with the opening here this morning, that we successfully completed the project in less than 8 months and a full month ahead of our expedited schedule.
The additional lane on the eastbound side of Route 50 was completed ahead of schedule. So let's go test it out right now,
Let's do
Kristen.
it.
I'm ready to go to the beach. You?
I'm ready to go.
All right, we're on this. We're going to do a special in-depth report.
I don't know about you, but I don't even have to wait till it's warm out. I like going to the beach even during off season.
Oh yeah, that's the best time to go.
Quiet. It's nice to walk along the beach.
You're talking about like February?
Well, February or even like late October, you know, I just like going even
when
when
you do that every year, right?
Yeah.
Don't
usually.
you go like every year?
I like going during the off season just because I still feel like I'm getting that fun, I'm getting away, but it's not as crowded.
Well, what do you do though? You can't go.
I'm not much of a beach person anyway, I know. I know that's
Complexion?
bad. No,
You're a burner? Are you a burner? I'm a burner.
I am just a slight bit OCD, actually, Dave. I can't
You don't like the
stand- I
dirt?
can't-
You don't like the sand?
No, it's just that I can't handle staying still.
Oh, okay.
And I have a girlfriend, shout out Kristen, who can be on the beach
Kristen,
all day
with an E-N?
with an iron. She spells it right.
Whoa.
And she will park it on the beach at
Park
like 7.
it.
Park it on the beach at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and she will not leave till 7 o'clock at night. I get so bored.
Yeah.
I can't sit and read a book.
I'm like that too,
I can't
except
do that.
when I go on vacation, you know, my job is so busy and you're always on your phone and you're
Yeah.
always on deadline and stuff like that. I can completely switch it up when I go to the beach.
Yeah.
And I will sit there and do nothing for
that's-
hours at a time.
that's awesome.
Now, I have Irish complexion, so there is no way I'm going to be there
Yeah, you need an
12
umbrella.
hours. I'm going to be there like 2 hours and most of it under the umbrella.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm mostly a poolside girl.
You're a poolside
I'm
girl?
a poolside girl.
That's fair.
Yeah, I like
Nothing
the
wrong with the
pool.
pool.
Nothing
Everybody
wrong.
likes the pool.
But I'm excited about the bridge. So
Good, me too.
good times. Well, we had some star power in the studio this week as former Washington Bullets forward Harvey Grant came in to talk about summer basketball in Annapolis. Grant chatted with Derek Matthews on the set of Real Talk about his 2 sons following in his footsteps in the NBA, how he raised them, and what plans he has for his basketball camp this summer.
Just not about basketball.
Okay.
It's about how you take care of yourself on the court, off the court. How you respect people on the court, off the court.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we got some professional people gonna come in and
Good,
speak,
good.
and it's just not about basketball.
Right,
You know, it's about
right.
you know how you conduct yourself
Right,
on the
right.
court, off the court.
Now, Dave, you know what a hoop expert I am.
Oh,
so
here we go.
All about the hoops. Harvey Grant, of course, has an identical twin, Horace, who played with Michael Jordan in Chicago. He actually played 2 stints with the Bullets, drafted in 1988 and returning via trade in 1996. Do you remember who came out of that trade, Dave?
I'm going to say Rod Strickland.
You got it. Rod
I
Strickland.
love Rod Strickland.
Rod
So that
Strickland.
was so let's go over the story. Now, first of all, now that I think about it, that trade for Rod Strickland, one of my favorite Bullets of all time, but they had to get rid of Rasheed Wallace to get Rod Strickland, and that was probably a major, major mistake because Rasheed Wallace is great. But the starting 5 on
Starting
that team,
5.
Strickland, Tim Legler, Legs, Harvey Grant, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, and George Marasan. Was that 5?
You got it.
Man, that
got
was a
it.
team. I love that team. And you know, it's so funny. I said that was a team. Their claim to fame is they got the 8th seed in the playoffs, and they had the distinct honor of getting their butts kicked by Michael Jordan and the Bulls.
Yes.
But there was a famous interview after one of the games where Michael Jordan said, "Oh, that team right there, they're coming along." And a few years later, Chris Webber got shipped out, and that was it for that.
Oh, man.
So, you know, we won't talk about your Orioles today.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll talk to Rosa Cruz from Anne Arundel County Economic Development Corporation about some business news. Take a look at our community calendar for events happening around town, and we'll be right back.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Well, welcome back. Joining us in the studio this week, we have Ms. Rosa Cruz, who is the Vice President of Communications for the county's Economic Development Corporation. Rosa, welcome back.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's been a while, been a hot minute.
It has been, but we have a lot to catch up on. We've been really busy.
Very exciting about Business Appreciation Week that just wrapped up. Tell us all about it.
Well, we met probably, we went to over close to 60 businesses around the county, from North County all the way down to South County, from Pasadena all the way out west to Laurel. And we had groups of 3 ambassadors for every ambassador group, and we went from Monday to Friday, it must have been, 2 to 4 business visits per part of the county.
Oh my.
So it was a lot,
Yeah.
and but it was great. It's our time to go out there and kind of get the pulse of business owners and how the county and the county resources can assist them with whatever they need, whether it's financing or workforce development or permitting and zoning issues, right?
Yeah.
And so we were really happy with it, and County Executive Steve Hsu and some of his executive team got to go out on some visits too. So it was a really, really great time to go out and visit businesses. The main takeaway that we heard from the ambassadors is that a lot of business owners are really positive. They feel good about the economy. They feel good about being here in Anne Arundel County. So it was great to end the week with all that really positive feedback.
It's
That's
your
wonderful.
cyber center by the bay.
Yeah.
What is it? The cyber hub.
New tech hub on the bay.
New tech hub on the bay.
That's right. Forget about San Francisco Bay. We're the Chesapeake Bay. We're the new tech hub on the bay.
Speaking of San Francisco, you
Right.
just got back from there.
Right.
What was going on?
It's been an exhausting month.
Yeah, a lot of running around.
That's right, that's right. So some of us from Anne Arundel Economic Development Corporation headed out to San Francisco for the RSA conference, which is the premier cyber conference. 30,000 people descend into San Francisco from all over the world, and they range from, your biggest tech companies to your cyber innovators to, information and data network security policy people. And really it's to network, to see the latest innovations, but also to talk about different ways that you could partner together to really, take national security and cybersecurity up to the next level. And, the United States is clearly a leader in technology and cybersecurity. And so we were part of the Maryland delegation, but for Anne Arundel, we were out there specifically to promote the Fort Meade region.
Yeah.
Because Fort Meade is here in our county, as is the NSA and U.S. Cyber Command. And so we would go up to people so they knew right away what Fort Meade was, and we would, tell them all the different assets that we have and the resources that we have to help their business if they wanted to have a presence here in the Fort Meade region.
We're famous.
We are.
Famous, Steve.
We have better waterfront close to Fort Meade than the other cities.
true.
We got that going for us.
Well, we don't say things about other disparaging remarks about other
I do.
localities.
I do.
Talk about
We got
all the
better-
wonderful things
we got
we
better
have.
water, so deal with that. Deal with that.
But I have to say
Silicon
that
Valley.
I have to say that did come up because the fact that we
course.
have such a terrific quality of life here in Anne Arundel County, and we have leisure activities that are tied to our 500 plus miles of shoreline. It's great. And so when you have, especially like millennials who are software engineers, when you talk to them about, hey, where do you want your next career to be or your new job to be, take a look at the Fort Meade region in Anne Arundel County. We've got things for you here.
Well, first of all, I should encourage folks to go to YouTube and check out the cyber commercial campaign that you all produced. Very, very well done. If you haven't seen it already, which you probably have, but if you haven't seen it already, check it out. It's very well done. And Economic Development, AAEDC, won an award for marketing for that campaign. Tell us about that. Toot your own horn a little bit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so that happened just probably in less than a week ago. The Maryland Economic Development Association honored us with a marketing award for our ad campaign to promote that new tech hub on the bay video, and we spent very little money to reach over 1 million people with 38,000 viewers
It's amazing.
Not bad.
to this video.
Not bad at all.
And if it gets millennials thinking about working here in this county and working for the tech industry that we have here, hey, that's what it's there for.
It's well done. You guys did a great job with that. So tell us about 60 businesses you visited. What are give us some examples of like an up and coming like company we haven't heard about yet in Anne Arundel County?
Well, since we've been talking about tech, I'll tell you about 2 tech companies that are pretty exciting. One is Dragos, which is a cyber technology company.
I've heard of them.
I like the
Yes,
name.
I think.
Dragos.
Dragos.
They just relocated to Hanover from Howard County, and they specifically have a platform that monitors and detects sort of security issues for critical infrastructure, your oil pipelines, your electric grids, your water and sewer systems. So they have a particular niche. They're very good at what they do, and they're clearly they're building their profile within the cybersecurity industry. So we're really excited to have what we think is, a rock star company here in Anne Arundel County.
Yeah.
The second company is TierPoint, and they are in the business of data centers. And so think of some pretty famous national brands, and probably, their data is being housed at data centers probably run by TierPoint. So they are in
Smart.
18 states right now with data centers, and they are building their newest data center in Linthicum. So we are very, very excited about that, because in addition to the, more than 500 miles of dark fiber and broadband that we as a county have, we have this other amenity of this terrific data center that's going to come online in July. So if you're a tech company, if you're a tech entrepreneur, you want to be here in Anne Arundel County.
Now wait, hold on. We have dark fiber.
Yes.
What is dark fiber?
I like it.
And how cool
Sounds
is it from a
mysterious.
marketing perspective that we have 500 miles of shoreline and 500 miles of dark fiber?
Hey.
Right. So look, it speaks to you can live here, have a great time, and work here and have a great time.
Yeah.
So, the broadband will support 21st business operations. Everything's online now.
And
right?
this company is like basically rooms full of servers, right? That's essentially what it is.
a data center,
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Without getting too
Right,
Yeah.
too detailed. and
But
bogged
that's
down.
never the demand for that. Well, I shouldn't say never, because I guess things are going to get smaller and smaller and smaller all the time. But right now, we're adding capacity by the minute. I mean, it's gigabyte speed. It's terabytes of storage on a personal computer. So
Right.
they're needing more and more space to do this. So
Right.
that's
And-
a smart business model.
And so much of our lives are online or in the cloud, as the kids say nowadays.
Kristen's
so
always in the cloud.
In the cloud.
Always in the cloud.
So it's a terrific company. So with Dragos and TierPoint making their home here in Anne Arundel County, and they're brand new companies that are here, we're very, very excited about where we're going in terms of
awesome.
business.
If there's any businesses out there that are looking for assistance or want to also contribute some feedback to you, what's the
Sure.
best way to reach out to AAEDC?
Sure. Well, first, you can do some homework at your own time, like on demand, by going onto our website at arundelbiz.org. Or you can give us a call and talk to any one of our business development associates. We have 4 business development associates and a terrific finance team in case you need funding. And our phone number is 410-222-7410.
And you have a really great Facebook page.
It's awesome.
We do.
You do.
Yeah, we are on Facebook.
Shout out Allison Akers.
Oh,
Did I
that's
do a
right.
Shout out.
Allison Akers is our digital guru, and she's terrific, and she's very engaged on all of our platforms. So if you are on Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook, please do follow Anne Arundel Economic Development Corporation. We'd love to engage with you.
Fantastic. Well, Rosa,
now.
thank you so much for joining us this week. It's always so exciting to hear where we're heading, what's coming here. So we appreciate that and how you've been representing the county too. So
Thank
please
you.
come back soon.
Sure.
We'll be right back with more Week in Review right after this. Don't go anywhere.
If you smoked, this new lung cancer screening could save your life. Visit SaveByTheScan.org.
Welcome back. Everybody was in on Business Appreciation Week, including County Executive Shu. He filed this report from Skyline Technology Solution. Steve?
We're here today visiting with Skyline Technology Solutions, one of the high-tech companies here in Glen Burnie. This company employs almost 300 people, $50 million of revenue, and advancing technology all over the county, primarily in network engineering, software consulting, outsourced IT service, and what am I missing, Brian?
focused on culture and trying to help humans grow and solving complex problems.
So we're here today touring the company and congratulating these entrepreneurs on their tremendous success. They've been in business now 14 years, I guess. Brian is the founder of the company, was at NSA for many years, learned the craft of technology and decided to strike out on his own and establish this now incredibly successful company. And in recognition of their success, we're offering a county citation today, which reads, Executive Citation, the citizens of Anne Arundel County, Maryland salute Skyline Technologies in recognition of your participation in Anne Arundel Business Appreciation Week. We are grateful for your investment in Anne Arundel County's economy and your valuable contributions to the community. We extend to you our sincere congratulations and best wishes for a long and prosperous partnership with Anne Arundel County. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Chief.
Appreciate it.
There we go.
Thanks, Steve. Nice job.
I
You're
know.
doing great.
I know. He keeps trying to steal our jobs.
I know. I better watch out.
Doesn't he have enough things to do?
Shout out to all the small businesses and entrepreneurs in Anne Arundel County. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. So
Speaking of
happy
appreciating,
Mother's Day,
happy
everyone.
Mother's Day.
So we want to. I'll open this up by
All right.
saying we want to wish Kathleen Abrams
Kathleen.
and Mama Lagana, Sherry
What
Lagana,
up, Sherry?
happy Mother's Day from
And-
both of us.
And Chuck's mama, Jean.
And Miss Jean Duncan,
Yes.
Chuck's mom.
Yes.
3 women who have produced fantastic, upstanding citizen children.
And I wouldn't want to cross any of them.
No.
No.
way.
All right, so a couple
All right,
questions
let's
about
talk
your
about.
mom.
We're going to talk about my mom
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Okay, so tell me one funny thing that you love about your mom and then one serious thing.
One funny thing I love about my mom, so many to choose from. I would say
Or like one funny thing she does, something
Yeah.
funny about her.
she is, so my fiance, shout out to Kat,
Hey, Kat.
will agree with this, that I got my fastidious nature from her.
Oh, I see.
And when I was a little kid, none of my friends could understand why whenever they walked into my house, they would hear from wherever in the house, "Don't touch the walls!" My mom, I am a neat freak because of my mother, and I thank her for it. My clothes are neatly folded in the drawer as we speak.
Yeah, no
Mom.
wrinkles.
I thank you for that.
Awesome.
What's question number 2?
What was
I got all the
something
answers.
serious you love about your mom?
Serious that I love about my mom. My mom has impeccable taste and
Oh.
organization.
Well then,
She is very, and salesmanship.
love it.
She has always been in sales her entire life, and she's excellent at it.
Where
And
was
so-
her longest run, or where did she enjoy working the most?
Well, the one that stands out the most to me is, because I was a preteen, is she sold for a company called Mendocino Gowns.
Oh.
And it was prom dresses.
I wish I had known her then, because I could have gotten all the mood swings gowns.
She could get you some good deals.
Oh, man.
And so she would take me to the Atlanta Apparel Mart to the shows down there, and I was like 11, 12,
Yeah.
and I'm like working with the models and, doing the whole apparel show thing. It was a really cool, and she did a great job in that, and they had beautiful gowns as well. So
That's awesome.
Mendocino does not exist anymore, but it was very, and her boss, Raymond Mendocino, this guy was like larger than life. Long Island, like the Godfather all over this guy. He's really nice.
Oh.
Okay?
And
What's
last
next?
question.
Okay, last
What's your
question.
favorite thing your mom makes?
My mom does not make anything. My
Okay.
mom does not cook, okay?
Okay.
My mom does not cook.
So what's your favorite meal to have with your mom
No,
then?
my favorite thing my mom makes is crab cakes delivered from G&M across the
There
street.
you go. Hey. Awesome.
Good job, Mom. You did
Good
an awesome job on those crab cakes.
I want to come over.
All right, so let's
Jeez.
talk about Sherry
Okay.
Mama Lagana.
All right, something funny about
All right.
her.
No, I'm gonna ask my
Oh,
own
different questions. Oh.
Because I wasn't ready for those questions,
Got it.
so I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
ask
make me
you
the
some
same.
questions.
Okay.
Okay. I know this is gonna be good.
Okay.
What is the most unusual way that you were disciplined by Sherry Lagana?
Oh my gosh, my most unusual.
Because I'm
way.
thinking she's not a disciplinarian.
Oh no, she was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
What did she do?
I mean, she
Took away the car?
Oh no.
Never took away the car.
I was pretty good in high school.
I don't believe that.
But I think it was more like she was not the one that would shy away from, I will pack everything up in a bag if you don't clean your room.
I will pull this car over, young
and
lady.
she would definitely go to town on my room if it wasn't clean.
Oh, your mom is neat too?
Another reason that she got at us, she knew where we hid our candy, like in our rooms. So she would eat it if we weren't keeping our rooms clean. No candy.
All right, here's a good
So
one.
that's a good one.
This one, I think I got a good one here.
Okay.
What is your favorite Mama Lagana tradition?
Favorite Mama Lagana tradition? Well, definitely Cabana Sundays.
Cabana.
Lagana Cabana
Cabana
Sundays. And we
Sundays.
have the more serious edition, which we have now referred to as wet hair. The only time we get our hair wet is if we've had a few. So usually we're keeping it up on our heads and dry because, you know, it takes a lot to make our coiffes look good. But if there's wet hair, the boys kind of stay on the other side of the yard.
I didn't know that was such a
So wet hair Sundays. That's a good tradition with my mom. And anytime that, you know, if I have a day off during the week, that we can go out and do a little shopping and some lunch. That's a fun tradition with my
Okay, I got one more. For
One
you.
more.
This is the big one for all the marbles.
Okay.
You have a sister.
Vicky.
Vicky is your sister. Vicky is a teacher, so she got 2 step increases this week.
What up, Vic?
Good
2
job,
steps.
Vic.
2 steps forward.
Now here's the question. Are you ready? Which one does Sherry like better? Who is the favorite?
We don't
Tell
have
us,
favorites.
Kristen.
We don't have
Oh,
favorites.
we all
But
know
I
there's a
will tell
favorite.
you this. My sister is a spitting image and often spitting attitude of my mother.
She is. She looks
So,
just like your mom.
And
I mean,
I
you
am-
both do, but
yeah,
she's really.
She really, it's like a mini me. So I could see how that would have some, you know, hold a very affectionate
Wow.
spot in your heart.
You're
So-
being very diplomatic today. I think as soon as that camera turns off, you're going to be like,
What were you thinking
I'm the
asking me that
best,
question?
duh.
Of course I'm the best. You always have a soft spot in your heart, though, too, for your oldest, your firstborn.
well, moms, we give you
We
give
love
you the
you.
heart. We
All you
love
do.
Happy Mother's
And
Day.
all the moms out there, you work so hard.
Kristen will bring you both breakfast in bed because I'll be out of town.
Oh,
But, you know, Kristen will take care of that. She's coming over. Mom, just make
Crab
sure.
cakes.
I gave her the key, so don't
I'll
worry.
put an egg on top.
Okay. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook or YouTube by simply searching for Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county, and we'll see you next time.